Swarmed is a pretty good film, and if, like me, you're scared of wasps, this will be quite an experience. I certainly enjoyed it. This was released in 2005. It's directed by Paul Ziller, written by Miguel Tejada-Flores. I apologise if I've mispronounced that. With a cast including Michael Shanks, Carol Alt, Richard Chevolleau, Booth Savage, and various others. And as you can imagine, the film is about some wasps. It is eerie, but it's really fun with some fun camera work from the perspective of the wasps. I thought that was quite engaging, and there are some wasps going after some people. And needless to say, it's not just one or two ordinary sized little wasps, it's a much more severe situation. To be honest, had it just been one or two wasps, I would have been terrified, but this is obviously much more colossal, and there is a real threat there, and I think they did a really good job with the wasps. If you're not that scared of wasps, I think you'll maybe find it to be more of a fun experience. It's creative, it's creepy, but not necessarily scary. But if you have that fear of wasps, then whenever we have the sense that there is a wasp around, I genuinely found it to be not challenging to watch, but definitely really unnerving, and it made me feel on edge. And obviously when we watch horror films and thriller films, that's kind of what we're looking for. So depending on how you respond to wasps in general, I think it could be a different experience. It could be fun, creative, and creepy, or it could be really quite chilling. The pacing of the story is really good. We get wasps basically immediately, and then that never really goes away. There's always the sense that they're around. The characters are quite likeable with good performances. The horror element is definitely quite strong throughout. We establish the threat really early on, as I said, and it never really dies down. There are so many horror films, where we see the creature or the monster or whatever it is really early on, and then nothing for 40 minutes. But that's not the issue here. The pacing was really brilliant. Plenty of variety in the narrative to keep it more engaging. Visually, really satisfying with great camera work and lighting. Nice locations. As I said, we occasionally get the perspective of the wasp, and I really like how they did that. I thought that was really effective. Really good use of sound as well. And I enjoyed it. Part of me thinks I never want to watch it again, because I really am very scared of wasps. I should point out I've never been stung by a wasp. And that could be partly why I am so scared of them, because I don't know. I know some people are really allergic to wasp stings. I've no idea. I've never been stung by a wasp or a bee. Maybe that's why I'm scared. But certainly, if you're looking for a horror film and you are scared of wasps, give it a go. If you're not scared of wasps, it's probably going to be less horror and more fun, more sci-fi. So the experience can be quite different depending on your perspective, but whatever your perspective, I think it could be a really entertaining film, and if it sounds like a story for you, then certainly I'd say it's one that's worth checking out.